they talk about one big thing, which is consistency. And it's about just doing your best every workout. Every workout isn't going to be the holy shit. Just, man, every day is not going to be the fucking best day of your life, okay? Every training session is not going to be the holy shit training session of your life. You need to accept that reality and deal with it. And just do the best you can given the situation. And that's more in life too. You do the best you can given the situation. You don't sit around and bitch that, if I didn't have this head goal, I would be doing better. No, don't make excuses. Fucking do the best you can. And then stand with pride. Yeah, people are gonna some assholes are gonna make fun of you for this, that, and the other. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? You don't care what other people think, right? Good. Don't. Moving on. Periodization, jumping more into things like that. Loving the grind, loving the pain, love the struggle. Do your best. Love what you do. It just dives so fucking deep into training. It's organized very well, and how they train people and all this stuff and yeah, I like that one. This is a very this particular thing was a training idea I had all but forgotten, really. And that's really focusing on the concentric part of a movement. And it's talking about the tempo of the movements. And basically, you've got tempo manipulation for back squat 3, 2, X, and 2. So the first number 3 is the eccentric portion. The second number is the isometric. So you'll be pausing at 2 for 2 seconds. And the third is the concentric portion. And the concentric portion of the workout is going to be one of the places where you make a lot of your gains. How quickly can you move it? How explosive are you? And he's talking about how they really focus on speed, because the faster you can get out of the hole on a squat, the more weight you're going to be able to move, if you can bounce quicker. But it really reminded me, if you sit there and you pause at the bottom and really feel the weight, that's going to tear up a lot more fibers that way. So I really try to do a lot of pause squats when I'm doing more volume training, really with any movement. Certain movements it's hard to be very speedy on, like the bench, because I tend to be using more weight than my actual body, and I can handle it and do it kind of explosively. It tends to the momentum pulls me up. But that teaches you kind of how to control the weight better. You have volume, you have intensity, you have rest times, for different rep ranges, hypertrophy, different muscle fibers and different parts of the sarcoplasm, myofibrils, and the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy and myofibrohypertrophy. This is all shit I read when I took my NASM test. It's not that it's not important shit to know. It's good general knowledge, I guess, really understanding how the muscles work. I honestly feel like it's explained in this book a lot better than it was in my textbook. Sorry, NASM. What do you give a shit? You got my money. My money though. Your nervous system, and it talks about it, the central nervous system, the autonomic nervous system, how these things get affected through training, how rest is important in these different styles of training, how to train these different things, and parasympathetic nervous system, big words, whatever. They're only big because I'm starting to kind of get a little groggy. I'm talking for almost an hour now. Can you believe that shit? Will never shuts the fuck up. Talking about speed, how to, develop good speed in all the movements and the different patterns you have to develop, and words like rate coding that I don't exactly remember what that means, but damn it, if you want to learn, it's a good place to start is this book. Speed in terms of force and the curve and the different ways to move it. Road to a 4.5 second 40-yard dash and a 42-inch vertical, And there's no easy way to train speed. Fuck, there's no easy way to train anything. What are you kidding, guy? Talking about treating everybody like athletes and, the different force forces you have to push and wear, and rate of force, and plyometrics, and vertical jumping without counter movement, vertical jumping with dropping, vertical movement with counter movements. You know, that's plyometric training, you know, stopping yourself and then moving into a different direction quickly. And they dive into so much detail about this kind of stuff, you know. I'm kind of skipping ahead with all this because I talked about it for an hour and how great the training part of it. I mean, they got great examples of workouts, and then like every good workout book, they've got the section where they show a person moving through the particular movements and how they should be done.